Tonight, the top drivers in the full-length Cup Challenge look to see who will kiss the bricks at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Tonight, it's one of the crown jewels here on Maconing Entertainment for the FLCC, because this evening we get set for the Brickyard 400 once again from Speedway, Indiana. Welcome to tonight's coverage. I'm Justin Prince. Alongside the booth tonight is Kirk Mills with Morgan Cook as our producer.
Here we go. I'm so pumped. Reach down, pull them belts tight one more time for us here from Indianapolis. So excited. Pace car is going to go ahead and make that dive to the inside right there. And now, going the pace speed. Basin trying to get to that restart area. Look at that flag man. He's going to go ahead and drop that flag. And boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Off to a good start at the front of the field. Dylan Basin already jumping ahead by a good chunk, already near 6/10. Side by side to the heart of the field. There is one driver that is cutting their way aggressively through this. Sean Conklin trying to make a 3 wide at turn 2, Kirk, on the opening lap. He's amongst those that has already picked up 8 as we complete lap 1, and a few drivers move out of the way and try and shuffle in line.
32nd to 26 on just one lap. He's going to make his way to the front. It's very hard to pass, but it's also very hard to take care of your tires. So he's got to be careful about his tires, but I'm sure he's dang confident in what his abilities are. He's going to have himself a good run. But up again in the front, they pretty much singled themselves out for the first little while, all the way up until side-by-side battle with Gulata and Miller, it looks like, battling for 6th.
In Hudson's spot, by the way, so they've had a change for 11th. 15, going to have to be quick, you're saying.
Yeah, Gulata got in the wall. 62 of Pearson's getting by him, and now Matthew David Wood's trying to do the same exact thing. That 99 car is just off the pace. Contact, there goes Matthew David Wood towards the inside wall. Heavy left side contact, back up the racetrack. Is the caution going to come out? Yes, it does. Caution will come out right before the end of the stage. Unfortunate for Matthew David Wood, who was running so well. Heavy left front damage.
Matthew David Wood falls out of stage points with that. Dylan Basin, Adam Benefield, Jonathan Delaney, Sean Conklin, Neil Pearson, top 5. Gulata, Hutchinson, Dyson, Lucas Hoitzman, Robert Miller, the top 10.
He's trying to make the outside line work on Hoitzman. He's going to carry a lot of momentum here. Some cars are in the wall on the back straightaway. Nobody wrecks, but I do see a couple cars. Oh, now they wreck. It's the 54 going around. There goes Hastings. Big hit on the back straightaway. 2 cars sliding. 3 cars. Komacheski hits the inside wall. Caution's going to come out.
I think it actually started with Nicholas Isaacs because he went up in the wall, but the problem is, watch the 54's line as he tries to pass the 2.
Goes down to the inside of him, and I couldn't quite tell from that angle, but that 54 hits the 81. Big hit, and then the 88 got spun a little bit further in front while they were trying to avoid the contact. I feel so bad for the 81. That car just came out of nowhere. And nothing that 81 could do, but it looks like it might have hurt his motor, but I don't know if it hurt his suspension. Let's look at it again from high above. See that 54? That 2 car's way up out of the group. 3rd lane even. He's like high enough to be 3 wide. He hits the outside wall, stays in the wall. 54 goes down to the bottom. And that is
I think he was trying to get inside of Johnson and kind of follow Johnson moving up before he realized, of course, the 2 was still there. Green. Back underway. Good start for the 8. Now he looks to play defense. Watch for Basin to try and get the run built up. He actually hit the wall trying to get the arc.
Oh, this is where it gets tight. Gets real tight here. Got to be real careful. I mean, some guys nearly hit the wall. We got one car trying to go up the 3rd lane almost. It's going to be 3 wide again. Look out. Oh, my goodness. No, they were able to hang on to it, keep it too wide, but the battle for the lead's heating up. Here comes Basin trying to get down to the inside of Giglio.
Basin taking pokes. Basin electing to wait for a better opportunity so far. Wait to see how good the corner exit is out of 4. Usually, a bit fresher tires have been able to eat and thrive out of there. Some side by side, you see though, Miller's going backwards to start the run. He's under attack by Delaney, Dyson, Pearson, Conklin, and Hoytsma with them.
They look like they're pacing at a pace speed, but at 190 mile an hour. Going into turn 1 in Indianapolis. 41 got real tight. He had to check up a little bit. 17 had to check up to avoid contact. They're still going at it. They want to get all they can get now. 17 is going to get a huge run on the exit here. Will he try and go down to the inside of the 62? He had a big old run. Yes, he's going down.
Conklin has kind of gone backwards a little bit to start off after the previous restart. Now picking up the spots. 17 starting to get the speed together as big boost of clouds have fallen over the racetrack all of a sudden. Race lead, you're right, is bumper to bumper. Basin is on the inside of Giglio. Here comes the 06 to take the top spot, takes it across the yard of bricks, as now it's Basin back in front.
The fruits of their labor. Let's see what it looks like once they actually get there. Can they save enough? I think they won't get caught by Basin if they keep the current pace. But whether or not they run out of gas, we'll have to watch that together.
Think there's an issue. It's Robert Miller. Bad luck strikes again for the 15. He has towed the car. Let's see what happened. He was, again, running up front. Anderson couldn't make it either. He's in.
Oh no, 15, Robert Miller, he's running a half a lane up there, not a big problem there. Got loose, big spin. Oh boy, big hit to the inside wall. That means 2 of the SLOW cars. Big damage. I feel so bad for him. Right at the end of the stages, both cars got involved in wrecks. Right at the end of stage 1, we saw Matthew David Wood, and now Robert Miller at the end of stage 2, same thing.
That could have been the saving grace for Cody Johnson. He is still saving hard. Still has 6 seconds, though. Coming to 2 to go. Now remember, if he cannot make it after they close pit road, it'd be a penalty. So he will attempt to go even further. He's not ducking down. 2 laps to go in the stage. Cody Johnson looking to steal one.
He made it. This is already set in stone what he's going to be doing. He said, I don't care. I'm staying out come hell or high water. That's it. So at this point, he's in a position to be able to do that. He's just got to save as much as he can. Oh, yeah, big time. He cut his lap times in half. He has time. You got 5 seconds, man. Save all of that. Coast as much as you humanly want. Just make it an extra lap.
He's trying to slow down even more on the apex, under 155 miles an hour here. Basin almost is in frame. 4 seconds, under 5 seconds, should say. 1 to go in the stage. Here we go. The EPI machine looking to see if he stretches. Is already on the clutch. Basin under 4.5 seconds now. Would you believe he was 1.2 seconds quicker? But that's not enough to gain there unless Johnson runs out.
Oh, he's gonna get back to the line if he doesn't run out of gas. At this point, he'll beat Mason too. I mean, he's using all the time. You got so much time on your side, Cody.
And don't forget, not only does he have to make sure he can make it to the end of this lap, but also the pace laps to then get to pit road so he doesn't lose the spots. Here we go. Coming up out of turn 4. Cody Johnson still lets it roll. The 08 machine of Cody Johnson's made part-time starts this season. He gets stage 2 at the Brickyard and gets it by under 3 seconds. Dylan Basin second, followed by Delaney, Conklin, and then Benefield will separate it out. Giglio stays in front of Hutchinson and Galata. Lucas Hoytsma ninth. They threw the caution now as Tower Hunter rounds out the top 10. EPI has 2 drivers at the stage points. to look at the order here in this one. 16-second difference on the racetrack, Kirk. Interesting stage number 2.
Yeah, great call. Cody Johnson doing what he had to do to be up front, win the stage, pull a strategy, and it just worked out. Very, very smart decision.
Cody Johnson's already been told just try and make sure you get around. You have race control here in the series tonight. Trying to keep an eye and making sure there's no issues to make it all the way around for the pit stop. But remember, they still have to think about, are they going to get the pace speed here? Because Johnson is really letting it coast here. This is similar to the Coke Series now.
Well, the thing is, as long as that car behind him doesn't pass him, we're good. Oh, there he goes. Of course he does.
I mean, I don't know about that. We would think this will switch back once they reach the pace car because it's right there. This isn't a situation where they have to catch him to the front straight away. And as expected, Cody Johnson just lets it coast and gets a spot back.
Thank goodness.
We do not want what happened last time.
That never to happen again. That was a horrible thing.
We will not talk about what happened that day at the Brickyard. But right now, this is the gamble Cody kind of needed to get a bit of track position. He was in the back much of the day. If his car's fast enough to keep up front after this, this is going to be very big. I don't know how much fuel is going to be in the car, though.
I think Bobby Anderson will stay out, but I think he's already a lap. He might be a lap down. We'll have to find out. Oh, he might be out.
I think he's out. He's out in the pit lane. This is disaster now. There goes the spots. He needed to last an extra 10, 15 seconds. Everybody will pass him.
He'll make it to his box, but he ain't going to keep the lead.
I don't know if he's going to even make it to the box. He's got to roll. He's trying to stop in Isaacs' box. And he's had the tow.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. You gamble on the call and don't have it pay off. He just needed an extra 20 seconds of fuel. He didn't have that. So you do all that saving, you win the stage, and then you don't get the payoff to try and win the race, Kirk.
Wow. I mean, that is phenomenal. That is so unfortunate for him and his team. Gosh, hate to see that happen.
Look at that. Conklin is up to second for the restart. He had a bit of a quicker stop than his teammate Dylan Basin. Everyone zooms. We're back underway. And all of a sudden, the 5 and 17 look to see what happens up at the front. Here comes the 06. Here we go. Basin trying to pull back Conklin.
Teammates side by side. Either car's able to pull away, but how long is that going to last? Those two cars behind him has been the class of the whole field all season long.
Here we go. The run for the 5 down to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, he missed the bottom. Foley, though, didn't get really down there for the curb. Basin into the fender. Moves Anderson up the circuit. The boss man says we're good as Dylan Basin takes the race lead by force.
Yeah, he had the speed. He's going to get around him eventually. He didn't really wreck him or nothing. He just gave him a little shot racing. He did what he had to do.
He really wanted that race lead, all right, and he got it. Oh, Anderson continuing to knock the wall down in the 5, by the way.
He hasn't had top 10 speed all day long, that 5 car. He's had, track position, but now he's got to be able to, keep the car up the pace too. That's the hard part.
To take his 4th win on the season, and this would be a big makeup for him compared to last night. Meanwhile, Galata getting loose, trying to hold off Delaney for the podium.
Oh boy, good podium finish on the boards right here, folks. Basin and Conklin's pretty much set in stone, but it's Joseph, Galata, and Delaney nose to tail. This is going to be the battle for 3rd.
One of the close battles on the racetrack late in this one. Galata trying to hold off Delaney's run. Delaney's got a big boost off the corner with the exit. Delaney on the outside, Galata on the inside. Closest battle up in the order. Delaney trying to make the pass. Still fighting hard, still scraping for third. All this as well. The Ryko/RFK machines will come out of the final corner after running out of fuel and hitting the wall yesterday with a chance to win that Brickyard. He gets this one. The FLCC Brickyard 400 is doing Basins. Delaney does get third over Galata in that intense battle with Conklin in second. Murray trying to hold on to 10th. They scrape, they bump. Drag race. Murray bumps, goes through Hodgson to get 10th. And the in-season challenge will go the way of the 19. Meanwhile, $250 richer is Ralph Hutchinson.